Hey everybody. What's going on? I'm in here making dinner. So I'm making barbecue chicken, cabbage, yams, cornbread, I think that's it, and white rice. Because my husband has been bugging me about making cabbage. He's been having his heart set on cabbage for the past couple of weeks. And I told him I would make it. I don't want to, but I really don't like to cook, y'all. I really don't. Yeah, I really don't like to cook. I mean, I'm not skilled like that. I know how to make the basics, you know. I know how to make, you know what? Listen, let me put it this way. I know how to make what my husband likes to eat. I know how to make the things that my kids like to eat. So, in that aspect, I'm good. But like anything else, if he wanted something out of the ordinary, I would just look up how to make it and make it for him. But most of the time, it's usually the same stuff that he wants. My husband is very picky. And it kind of gets on my nerves because I be wanting him to try certain things, and he's so dead set against trying anything that he hasn't had before. So, majority of the time, I'm cooking the basics. It's a pain in the neck. Remember when we was in school, you had home ec, and they teach you how to clean your station as you cook. Well, that's what I do. It's instilled in me ever since I was when I started doing home ec, that was in junior high school. That's when I started home ec. We started out, I think the first thing we made in home ec was cookies. We baked cookies. That was the first thing we made in there. And then after that, we graduated to cake. I used to love home ec because you got to take your stuff home with you. Whatever you made, it could be 1,000 cookies if you made it. Because I think we was only in class for maybe about 45 minutes or so. And whatever you made, you took it home with you. And home ec was always on a Wednesday. And I loved it. Because we got to take home stuff. I used to come home. Boy, my brothers and sisters, they couldn't wait for me to get home because they knew that they knew that Wednesday come, I was gonna have them cookies, boy. So they used to be sitting in the house after school, waiting for me to get home with a glass of milk, waiting for me to get home so they can have some cookies. Cause I was never stingy. I always shared with my brothers and sisters. But you know, I also had a lot of cookies. Cause Because I used to make sure that I spread them out when I used to make cookies at home ec. I spread them out. I didn't make them giant cookies. Like, there was a lot of girls that used to make giant cookies. And I'm like, if you make them too big, then that's less cookies you're gonna have. So I never made mine big. I always spread them out. I used to come home with, I can't even tell you. I used to come home with so many cookies. And we used to have a field day, boy. And Wednesdays was my days. I love home ec. But you know, when you young, it's all fun and games. You know, you like home ec, you feel grown until you get grown, and then you have to cook because you have to cook. And then it's not fun anymore. Well, for some people it is. Some people love to cook. Nope. I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm not crazy about it. I can go years without cooking. You know what? I think, honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I think if my kids appreciated the fact that I cook for them, I think if they appreciated it more, then I probably would like to cook more. But I could sit here and I could cook, and they will, you know, they always asking me to cook. Mom, you gonna cook? You gonna cook? You ain't cooking in a while. It's been a while. Could you cook tonight? Could you cook? Could you cook? And, you know, it be making me feel good. You know, I be feeling good. Like, oh, they want me to cook. And blah, blah, blah. But then after I cook, they'll eat. And they'll eat. They might eat twice. But then the next day, when there's still food left, instead of them finishing up the food that I cooked, they're buying food out in the street. You know, they're buying the Chinese food or the Popeyes or the Domino's. And I'm like, I done cooked all this food because y'all said y'all wanted me to cook. And ain't nobody eating nothing. And then they go, we did eat. We ate twice yesterday. Yeah, when I made it, you had your first plate, then you had a little bit, you know, because nobody eats I'm not gonna say nobody, but my kids don't eat a full second plate of food. They'll have their full first plate of food, and then like if they're still eating like the rest of the food, but they don't have that much more macaroni, they'll just go get like a scoop of macaroni just to finish up the rest of their food. But they don't have like a full second plate of food. So I told them, I said, you know, y'all, you didn't even really eat the stuff. We did eat, da 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 da. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Y'all, this is how I make barbecue chicken. I'm gonna show y'all how I make it. First things first, I wash my chicken. I season it up. And then after I season it, I pour barbecue sauce on it. Not a whole lot, but just enough to where I can spread it all over the chicken. And then I put it in the oven and let it cook. I let it barbecue. I like to put the barbecue sauce on the chicken so it can cook into the chicken. So after I season it up real good, I wash it, season it, and then I put barbecue sauce on it, and then I sit it in the oven and I just let it cook. And then, you know, when it's almost cooked all the way through, then I put more barbecue sauce on it. And yeah, that's how I do it. I don't like to season it and then put it in the oven. with just the seasoning on it, because you don't really taste the barbecue sauce. And then when you put barbecue sauce on it, it's kind of dripping off the chicken. I want it to cook into the chicken. Like, I want it to be a part of the chicken's skin. I want it to be one with the chicken. So, because of that, and I've been doing it like that for years. Since I first started making dinner for my family, I've always made it like that. So, I swear I hate that this refrigerator, this refrigerator is so close to this. So that's that fat. So I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. I got an Amazon order that I'm waiting for. Some shoes that I purchased excuse me, y'all. Some shoes I had purchased to wear for the white, well, it's not a white affair. It's peaches and cream. That's the color, peaches and cream. I'm waiting for some shoes and an outfit from Fashion Nova, because I found a peach dress on Fashion Nova, and I'm waiting for that to come so I can try it on, so I can see whether or not I'm gonna need to purchase elsewhere. My husband, he's paying for this next dress, because and I already told him. I said, because you messed up, you paying for this one. He said, I ain't got no problem paying for it, but you sure you're gonna be able to buy it in time? So I'm like, yeah, I just have to, when the dress comes, I have to try it on. And if it don't fit y'all, or if something is wrong, then I'm just gonna, whatever I got, I'm just gonna wear it, because I ain't got time. I know that there's people that like to peel their potatoes or their yams with a knife, but man, I'm so glad they made these, because it's so much faster. I got a little runny nose because my husband had the AC on overnight. He be burning up. To me, it seems like when you have, when you cut your potatoes or whatever with a knife, you cutting off more of the potatoes than you are the skin. I was watching somebody on YouTube, a cooking channel. It was a black woman. She was peeling her potatoes, and I was looking at so much potatoes she was taking off. I'm like, man, when she finished peeling that potato, it was so small. It was so small, and I'm like, see, that's why I don't like peeling with the knife. Because with this here potato peeler, it just basically take off the first layer of skin. It really doesn't take the potato itself. It just takes like the top layer of skin off. And then, like I said, it's much faster. Yeah, I don't know how hot it is today. My husband said it's burning up. I was gonna go to the supermarket that it's supposed to be 97, 96 today. I was like, all right, let me get online and order from Amazon because I'm not doing this. The only thing with Amazon is you're not really sure what you're gonna get when you get it. Like, if it's frozen foods or whatever, you basically know. But like fresh food, like yams, cabbage, stuff like that, potatoes, you're not really sure of the quality or the condition the food is going to be in when it gets to you. Yeah, I'm trying to go camping before the summer goes. I've never been camping before. Neither has my husband. Neither one of us has ever been camping, but we really want to go. Kool-Aid. Now, a couple of years ago, when I first was thinking about going camping, the one thing about me is if I get an idea in my head as far as having fun, I go with it, like right then and there. Like the first time me and my husband went on a cruise, I was in my room, he was at work, I was in my room, and I was on a computer, and I just was looking at advertisements for cruises. And I was just like, oh, and then I seen a good price on a cruise, on a Norwegian cruise. So I was like, So I went and I looked. I was like, we ain't never been on a cruise. We ain't never did this, we ain't never did that. So when it said payment plan, you do a payment plan. I didn't know you could do a payment plan on a cruise, on a trip. So I went and looked into it, and I was like, oh, so you could put a down payment and then pay as you go. Because the trip wasn't for a few months, so you could pay as you go. So I was like, okay. And the first payment was only, what? I think it was like $250. So I was like, shit, I went and got my credit card out, and I put the down payment on it. And then I called him once I put the down payment and I secured our room on the ship. I called my husband at work and I said, make sure you set a date for this certain time. And he was like, wow, what happened? I said, we going on a cruise. He said, no, we not. We ain't going on no cruise. I said, yes, we are. He said, how are we going on a cruise? I said, because I just put a deposit down on a cruise and we're going. So put it in on the calendar at your job for those dates. I know what days my husband, well, back then, he don't have the same days off now that he had then. So back then, when I knew what days he had off, I made sure to book it for the trip to start on the day he's off of work. And so then he had personal days and he had sick days that he hadn't used. So we were good. And we was going for the first trip, I think it was 8 days we was going. And we had so much fun. We had so much fun. And we said we wanted to go back. But the second time I went back on a trip, it was with my sister and my cousins. And we went on an all-girls trip. You know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had more fun with my sister and my cousins than I did with my husband. And it wasn't that me and him didn't have fun. It was just that with me and him, it was more of a romantic type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And with my sister and my cousins, it was more, you know, fun. Let's bug out, let's have fun. You know? So, you know, with me and him, it was all romance and hugging, holding hands, and, you you know, stuff. You know, that's what the vibe was with me and him. And which that is always nice. When you with the girls, it's gonna always be a different kind of vibe. It's more, there's no guys, it's just us bugging out, having fun. And then my sister, my older sister, because I have two sisters, one younger, one older. My younger sister didn't go with us because she couldn't get off of work. So my older sister, she had never been anywhere, to any kind of trip. She's never been, I think the only place she had ever been to was Atlantic City, and that's nowhere, you know. Atlantic City is nowhere. So that's right in Jersey. We used to go to Atlantic City all the time like it wasn't nothing. It's like Atlantic City is like Coney Island. You know, everybody goes there. You know, to tourists and stuff like that, is something big, but to us that live out here, it's just somewhere to go. It's when you ain't got nowhere else to go, basically. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still have fun in Atlantic City, but it's not like when you speak on vacation, you don't really think Atlantic City as vacation. Atlantic City is a hangout. You know, you go there to meet up with your friends, y'all go play some slots or whatever, and that's about it. And you come home after you done lost all your money. So, but that's the only place I believe she's ever been. So when she went on this trip, she was so excited, and I was excited for her. Because I know this was something she had wanted to do for years, and she just never had the time, because my sister's a workaholic. You know, she works. She pays her bills, she works, she put her kids through college, and that's it. She pays her bills, she works, take care of her family. And so she was really looking forward to this, and she was so happy. And she was like, when the trip was over, she was so happy. She was like, I'm so glad I went. She said, if I wouldn't have went and y'all would have showed me pictures of y'all having fun, I would have been so upset. And I told her, I'm glad you went too. But her second day on the ship, she got sick. And she was in the room for the rest of the day. Y'all, I'm sweating bullets. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my wash rags. I can write for The only thing I hate, well, one of the things I hate about cooking, I don't like to sweat. I hate sweating. Whew. I'm telling you, when I finish cooking, the first thing I'm gonna do is jump in the shower. I don't like being sweaty. I don't like feeling hot. I will take, if I'm home and I start sweating, I don't care what I'm doing. I will stop what I'm doing and I will go and get in the shower. But I can't do that right now because I gotta cook. But believe you me, garbage is full. So I have to make another package. Believe you me, when I finish, I am taking a shower. This summer is almost over. We are almost into the month of August. And I haven't been to an amusement park yet. And I'm almost sick to my stomach about that. Because we should have been at least one amusement park. I can imagine right now what the beaches look like. Jones Beach, Coney Island Beach, Reef Beach. I can just imagine what the beaches look like. I'm ready to go to the amusement park. Every week, my husband has been doing something with his bike. Oh, his friend. Well, I ain't gonna say his friend, our close friend. He's honestly more family than friend. We've been knowing him for 25 years, no, more than that, almost 30 years. And he just came home from the hospital because, you know, he had his kidney removed. He had one removed, then turned around and had to have the other one removed. He's strong, I'll tell you. He's a strong person, because I don't know what I would have done if I'd have found out that I had to have both of my kidneys removed. Luckily, they found a donor, but he had to have dialysis. I think if I'm not mistaken, 3 times a week, 8 hours each time. And so they found him a kidney. And so now, you know, he's doing good. He's coming along. And I'm so happy about that. I hate cutting cabbage. Ugh. If my husband was here, I would have him do it, because I hate cutting cabbage. I've watched people cut cabbage, and they cut it like in like little boxes or like tiny little pieces, and I don't do it like that. I usually cut the stem off. See? I usually cut the stem off, and then I cut it the long way. Let me see if I can bring y'all closer so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I cut it the long way. Like, I cut it like here. The long way. Let me show y'all. I can't show you this way. See that? cut it. My family likes thick pieces of cabbage. They don't like it too stringy. See the stem? I just cut this part right here. So about right here. And there it goes. And then I'll just have to leave out probably, or hopefully my daughter gets home and then I can send her to the supermarket real fast, because my husband doesn't have any meat to eat, because he does not eat barbecue chicken. He wanted ham. Once again, see the stem right here? He doesn't eat barbecue chicken. He doesn't even eat he doesn't really eat fried chicken. He eats fried chicken skin. He loves the skin on the fried chicken. He told me when he was young, his family went on a family picnic, family bus ride picnic, and they had buckets of Kentucky Fried Chicken. They had buckets of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and when they finally got to the picnic area that they chose, when they went to get the chicken, when they went to take the chicken out, all the skin was removed off the chicken. So he sat in back of the bus that they was on and just ate all the skin off the chicken. And I asked him, I said, well, what happened? He said, I got my ass whipped. He said, but I didn't care, because he said, I ate all the skin off the chicken. I said, so you left the chicken and ate all the skin? He said, yeah, I ate all the skin. He said, the skin is the best part. Even now, when I get fried chicken, I usually don't eat the skin, but I give it to him, because he always asking me for it. And I know that's not healthy, and I know I shouldn't give it to him. But he'd be like, give me a skin. And I'd be like, no, I'm not giving you the skin. He's like, man, stop playing and give me the skin. And if I don't give it to him, he'll reach in my thing and he'll take the skin. I'll just give it to him. But I always say to him, you know you ain't supposed to be eating it, right? And then he started telling me, well, you know you ain't supposed to be eating such. And I'm like, see, there you go. I'm talking about you, and you talking about what I'm eating. I bought 3 heads of cabbage. These cabbages are small, so the good thing, I don't have to rush and make this, because my husband don't get off of work until 12 o'clock tonight. So I don't have to rush. And as far as the grandkids, my grandbaby, I'm trying to get him to eat this. Hopefully he'll eat some of it. He's picky too, he's finicky. my granddaughter, oh my God, I be trying to get her to eat vegetables. And she don't, the only vegetables she likes is broccoli. And that's only if my daughter gets it from the Chinese restaurant. And I told her, I said, you need to start eating more healthier foods, because she eats a lot of Chinese. And my daughter be trying to get her to eat vegetables too. She'll taste it, and next thing you know, she's throwing up. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up, and I will talk with y'all in a little bit. Red pepper, worry, y'all. I'm gonna rinse them off. I just want to get the cabbage out of here first. I just wanted to let them sit in the water and soak for a minute while I put this in there. Put that much water because if y'all don't know, you don't need that much water when you're doing cabbage, because cabbage makes its own water, so you don't need that much. You don't want your cabbage to drown in water. So still got more cabbage left. I just gotta let that cook down, and then I'm gonna put the rest of the cabbage in there.
Can and cloth. You know, if I do it for a quick picture, a quick photo, little shoot, like, yeah, why not? Yeah. But like in reality, walking, fighting with the sand and the beach and the ocean, not for me. Fighting a hot day. Cement by the poolside, burning your feet. This is a cute little you know. And that's it for me personally. If you're a shorter girl, this will definitely better on you. And also make sure the girls are lifted, okay? Lifted. Next. She's on sign for me. She can hold your biggest gashes with up to 0 leaks and over. For a laugh until you cry level protection. Water leaks, got you. Always, always discreet. Just a fringe thing with a hole in the middle. It's like a poncho. That's what it is. It's a poncho cover-up. And I love it though. I love the way there's a lot of the way it hangs, the way you're not restricted, you know, it looks like a dress cover-up. I think she's really cute, and I love the green. It gives it super neon highlighter yellow. I feel like it's a really good combo. I think I did good. Like, I really like this piece overall. I think she's really cute. I like these. I like these. It's like 8 position on the side. I just, you know, glaze down the shoulder. I like these. This is cute. This is cute. Next one. So next we have this stunning triangle bikini. First things first, I need to adjust the padding here. When it's not sitting right, it looks like a big old like big aerial. I mean, whatever. Who know that?
So I done put the cornbread in here, the butter, and 1 egg. So I'm getting ready to mix it up. And the milk.